What's up, Foundation Nation? Today we're doing a review of the Latitude 64 Diamond. This is a very unique disc. This is kind of an interesting review because the Diamond is, a lot of people know it as what it says right here, easy to use driver. And they do make these in heavyweights now, but for the longest time they only made them around 150 to 160 gram. Both of these kind of fit in that range. So what am I even doing with a disc like this? I'm not just reviewing this for a beginner because yes, this is probably one of the best beginner drivers out there. It's so easy to use that if somebody's never played disc golf, doesn't have a lot of arm speed, a Diamond is a disc that I'm gonna have them try to turn over first. That is certainly a role it has, but I've had the Diamond in my bag many times throughout my career, and I find a lot of uses for it in a few different scenarios, so I'll try to demonstrate those in this review because yeah, this is not a disc that I'm gonna throw hyzer flip to flat shots with. That's not what this is gonna be for me. I'm gonna use it for a lot of different kind of trick shots, as they would call it in disc golf. I like scramble shots, just unique shots that you don't use a lot. So the first thing I will show you that you can use the Diamond for is it's a very good low arm speed throwing disc. So I will give this like a 50% throw and you'll watch how it easily gets a full flight out of it. Because this is something that for a beginner, like I said, I'll be throwing this. So let's say if my full power throw goes 400, I'll try and throw this like a 220 kind of shot. And you'll see how it flies so forgiving for that speed. As you can see, that one was a little bit low, but barely threw it at all. Got it to flip up and turn a little bit. I'll try and give this one a little more height. Boom. So as you can see, if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of arm speed, just starting out, this is a disc you can already learn hyzer flip and turnover lines with. And that's just one of the reasons that it's a great disc to use. So just to demonstrate, now I'm gonna throw another kind of shot that I would throw with the Diamond. It's more of a trick scramble shot. And this is one where, let's say you find yourself in a spot where you need to scramble out of some bushes and you don't really have a lot of room for your arm to move. So you know you're not really gonna be able to get a lot of snap on the disc. Something that I like to do is use the Diamond because A, it's light, so I can just pretty much use my wrist. And B, because it's so flippy, if I just flick it out with hyzer, I can almost get a full flight out of it. So I'm just gonna demonstrate that. And that's perfect. Pretty incredible for just a wrist flick. You get that long flex flight, and I feel like it gives you additional distance that you wouldn't get trying to force over an approach disc. It just kind of glides out. All right, another fantastic thing that the Diamond is good for is for rollers. It's a disc that is flippy enough that if you're throwing hard enough, all you have to do is throw it flat and it'll get to the ground and roll for you. And that's perfect for somebody like me who's really struggles with getting that angle on the roller. I just throw this flat and let it do the rest of the work. As you can see, it folds over with no issues. Heck, I can even throw that thing with a little bit of hyzer if I wanted a straighter roller that didn't curl as much, but you don't really have to do anything except throw it hard and the disc will do the rest of the work. All right, so I've shown you a few of the different things you can do with Diamonds. One of my most used shots with this disc is actually the big, giant anhyzer, to nobody's surprise probably. You see how these fly. I'll throw this on anhyzer shots when I need a specific shot, a lot of times going over top of trees, where I have to throw with a lot of height, but I need the disc to not stall out. And this is a disc that I can throw super high and wide left with hyzer. It's gonna flip over, and I know it's not coming back. There's no chance. And that's very useful on those shots where you're just trying to throw a towering anhyzer, and a lot of discs are gonna stall. So I'll kind of demonstrate that. Did you catch it land? Maybe.
I have no idea.
We'll do another one just in case. I looked over on that one. Well, that one's useless. Hopefully the yellow one was caught. So basically, as you can see, if you can see the yellow one land there, the idea is I threw it with a ton of height and anhyzer, and it's still landing at an angle that it's almost a cut roll. It's never gonna pan or fade out on you. It's just gonna hold that line. And sometimes having discs like the Diamond that are what I like to call guaranteed discs, like you know what it's going to do. A lot of people think about that in the overstable sense, but having an understable disc like that is good too. And unless you have a cannon for an arm, a lot of times you have to get to something really flippy like a Diamond to have that guarantee, and it's worth it.
All right, we're gonna try to simulate a beginner throwing the Diamond as much as possible. So I'm gonna throw it lefty, and hopefully we'll be able to kind of show you, you're a brand new player, just got into the game, wanna try out a driver, don't really know what to do. What's it gonna look like? Let's see. That was pretty bad, so we'll try again. So we'll try to get this one lower, Hunter. Lower. Act like you've played disc golf with the other hand before. There we go.
Hey.
There we go. Got a little turn out of it. There you go. Don't really know if that showed you anything at all. But when you're learning disc golf, it is a lot less frustrating to learn with a disc that is going to be super forgiving than it is to try to just pick up like a T-bird or something that is going to require some arm speed to get up to. You know, those throws, I had a lot of throws that look like that when I first started playing. A lot less frustrating if you have a disc that will turn a little bit, or when it stalls won't be super aggressive, in addition to everything Trevor's displayed of like more advanced players what you can use it for. I'll try a trick shot with it as we're walking back and see if it's capable of that. So we're gonna throw this as high and as hard on as much anhyzer as possible as we can, and see if we can't get this disc to pan like this. Kind of like you're throwing an overhand, but with the backhand. Just like whoop.
Pretty sick.
It would be sick. I've never done it.
You can do it. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. That's trash.
That's close.
Let me see.
Let me try. Try this again.
Oh,
You can try it on the way back.
No, that's okay.
I want to try both.
You know we're not throwing it back.
I want to try both. Oh, it's definitely possible.
Ooh.
Definitely possible. If you get like a hair more ante on it, that thing would pan.
That was close. I'm gonna do what he could.
I'm not making a joke
I'm
anymore.
gonna do what he could. Get over! Oh!
Need a little more ante.
I can't, my shoulder will fall out of its socket. It didn't roll though. All right, that's it for the diamond. As you can see, a lot of fun things you can do with this disc. I would just recommend, like, I know this is a disc that is not going to appeal to a lot of advanced players. You may be embarrassed to put it in your bag. Just give it a try. Even if it's just out in the dark in a field, nobody knows you're doing it. Just go out there and throw the diamond around. Have fun with it. Throw rollers, throw really cool flip shots that don't take a lot of arm strength. It's very cool. And if you're a beginner and you're looking for your first driver, this is the disc. Look no further. But if you want to check out the diamond, we've got them at foundationdisc.com. Make sure to check it out. We'll see you in the next one.